The president is back on the campaign trail, and today's stop, battleground Pennsylvania. There he visited a Mack truck facility to tout his economic agenda. But it's his first major public event since signing the memorandum of understanding with Iran. So let's take a listen to what he had to say about that historic agreement.
We had a great meeting. But as you know, we just achieved a historic peace agreement with Iran to end the conflict in the Strait of Hormuz. And by the way, yesterday, 19 million barrels of oil flowed out of the Strait of Hormuz, a very beautiful place. That's the most oil in the history of the Strait. No, it's never been any, you've never seen anything like that.
CBS News reporter Taurean Small is in Allentown, Pennsylvania, where the president is talking right now. So, Taurean, certainly fuel prices top of mind. What did the president say about that amid uncertainty around the status of the strait?
Very neurotic person.
Yeah, Juliet, I thought it was especially poignant considering we're at a truck manufacturing plant here in the Lehigh Valley. It's one of the issues that the president really underscored, and he said the reason as to why he felt it was a necessary move to take military operations to Iran is to ensure that it didn't have the capabilities to extend its nuclear capabilities. I have to point out, though, that gas prices currently, the national average is about $3.93. That's nearly $1 higher than what it was before the start of this conflict. Our CBS News polling also shows that many Americans believe that those prices will continue to go down despite the uncertainty surrounding the strait. The president painted a picture that he has this war under control. Negotiations are going smoothly, despite the fact that there are conflicting messages, not just coming out of Iranian negotiators and Iranian state media, but also Israel. Really big sticking point to these negotiations have been the continued fighting happening in Lebanon between Hezbollah and Israel. So as we continue to watch where those things stand as it relates to these peace talks, the president is continuing to make the rounds by suggesting or implying that they're on the way to a lasting peace deal, and some of the initial constraints and the downfalls to this war, be it through oil prices, is a temporary pain that is on its way to being corrected, according to the president, Julia.
And Taurean, I want to get to this because breaking just moments ago, the Senate passed the Iran War Powers Resolution. So what does that mean for this war?
We'll have to point out that this is largely ceremonial. It's not necessarily a bill that holds teeth, considering it's a concurrent resolution passed from the House. I also have to underscore the fact that the part of the reason why this was able to pass is because two senators, including Senator McCormick, who is at this rally today, was not present to vote against it. Senator Mitch McConnell is the other vote who was absent for health reasons. But notable, we saw a number of Republicans joining with Democrats in passing this measure. Senators Rand Paul of Kentucky, Senator Bill Cassidy, Senator Collins of Maine, and Lisa Murkowski of Arkansas, or Alaska rather. I have to say, though, again, this is just a symbolic rebuke from Congress that they do not align with the president's handling of the war as it stands. But again, no real enforceable law can come out of that bill.
And Taurean, as you're there, the president is speaking, obviously, and he's there to tout his economic agenda. So what else did he have to say?
Yeah, under the backdrop of America 250 being around the corner, he really wanted to underline the fact that this administration, as part of his campaign promises, has been for these blue-collar workers, for bringing back manufacturing. He also pointed out or highlighted that U.S. steel plant staying in Pittsburgh as part of a deal that he negotiated. But he ultimately, though, said that this legislative or economic agenda, this part of legislative plan that he has, would be moot without the numbers in the House that they have, the Republican Party has. So he made the case, or made it clear, that he's here in part to also campaign for Republican Congressman Ryan McKenzie, who's in a tough re-election campaign against Bob Brooks, the Democratic nominee. This race has been rated by CBS News as a true toss-up. It's one of many races around the country, but especially in Pennsylvania, the Democrats are looking to flip in order to change the balance of power come next term, Julia.
All right, Taurean Small. Taurean, thanks so much.